Baba, I'm so be road and you're quite true. Yeah, mama, oh, mama, and your mom, woman, and I take you. Mama,
Good morning, good morning, good morning. My brother Nanaki, happy birthday. You live on ADINKRA Radio, New York. This is the Kotoko Hour show. You live on the Kotoko Hour show. Good afternoon, Ghana and Europe. I go by the name Chief Cajun Fee. Good morning, Uncle Jabba. Kotoko extended their lead yesterday with another 3 points. Umbella can't stop scoring. Second hat trick. Kotoko versus Haas next week. Before that, they will have to deal with RTU today. Our Cares Organic Mixture. Organic lotion for all skin types. Guess what's back? Africa's most beautiful pageant. We'll talk more about it. ADINKRA Radio, we're live on Net Miss Box number 10. You can download our app, ADINKRA Radio New York.
It's ready. It's your mood on chrome.
Good morning, my brother Emmanuel Seku from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Asante Kotoko say, yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko say, yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko.
Fabulous.
Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. ye besha mamu. Asante Kotoko ye besha mwako. Asante Kotoko ye besha. Asante Kotoko ye besha ko.
Brother Richard say I'm why K.O. Tampico is in the house.
Asante nothing can walk. Afraid I was down.
Good morning, Alaji Fico.
Running my boat. Esum giant. Nothing can walk. Since coffee men say, afraid you rain fuel. You rain fuel, crack. Yenya ya bewa. Yes, Renya Mimo. On my one warding. A ninyansa. Never shake we my and down. Nanaye Wusu. Wusu can whoopio. Yes, Renya Mimo. Or say Poku. Kwa Brapong. Or say Quachi. Nina Yamimua Moda. Alhaja Demu. Yaw Lawson. Allen Jima,
good morning, Tampico.
Good morning, Chama.
Tampico.
Chama.
Na, your matter say.
Nyamia da Roma.
Tampico, my voice so kaka.
Say Nyamia don't be a Kosoboko. Nada Roma.
Na, Enra game no.
Enra to yeda nada Roma say near Koso Kumasi Sports Stadium. Any Money war, and we thank everybody who has contributed to this success or to this progress so far, because I think we are on course for now. Said your team no, even with all these players out on the stadium, almost standing up to the occasion, almost ball. Those there were some issues here and there technically, but it was okay. Bibia call said there was a call. Yedanyamia say na yebedo bibia answer say. And it was a good game. I also want to congratulate the hero of the day, Mbella Thierry, for the second hat trick. I think before the start, I would thank your management. Say Omunya that courage. Say Omokofa that young child from Cameroon. Yenya backlash from Nipa Bibre Hona we mu be ye and ten Bibre, but say Yomuti. To a Jinano nes quite almost so scout to these boys, you know. They need commendations for that. And the best room say the other can't see that's a beam review. Omonkoswa, yes, I knew my panel. Now, player away there said you're missing no, or a hot cake on Tina Hanche. So what I say, you have to face realities. Empire near Bebo says, say 1 year, 2 years, no Bebo Maya, at least 100 goals on Shemaye. Now, or Konzo Swa. Yeah, Bobabi Sinanamujo no onye better than him. That's all that we can pray for.
All right, Otampico.
He's a fantastic player.
That's good. Now, Otampico, they usually say Sunday, yene Accra House of Folk. Okay. And the House of Folk, associating out to you.
Yeah.
So in a few, we'll go to Tamale and then take the match. We share another game now. Technically, are we ready?
I would say we are somehow ready, but we can't be 100% ready because hard to four games, you know, a game of uncertainties. And you might be mind games near the you know, it depends on the psyche of our players on that day. So omobenya sa akokwadro no emre na be ka player bi say Kwamna Doji no masem one difference move bi or yeah I did dampo House of Folk spirit. That was in 2005 league game in Kumasi. Okay. So your players in the BBTM and Yasako Quadrono now House of Folk antis or mobile like Sano Motia, but if we can stand up to them, we always beat them. And one other thing is that we can always call for fairness on the field of play at any point in time. Okay. You better say kululu semne jiligogu biya na nkrofo peso mo ye no. Not this time and never again. Maybe in CBU. But I think technically your defense, yesterday was found wanting. Said the boys in the situation they were somehow so too flat. I can't trust it. Yes, the chances omunya and it's no come here up to the task and on come here that clinical. Come over 2-3 goals. The results wouldn't have ended as we wanted. And I will also say, yeah,
that was too easy.
It was too easy. The boy in any class was pass the ball. No. So what I say, I wasn't called Boshe. And what I can say is the ball now your bono. Ubie nyawo be show. That is how football is. Ma ye players na say my supporters ye to wa me and say Kotoko ye say ye. At any point in time and on any day you can be scored. The Empire was here boy and say ye upfront men no. Omoto so betimi enya more chances no more timi ahye.
Okay.
Said you're not Galactico Sibo Mobo no. Obeshaye, but you be show. So at the end of the day we win.
Okay. Well, Tampico. So before Sunday game against Accra Suffolk, I know sir Mfege will be ready.
Yeah.
Mbella, of course.
Yeah.
We will have Agadas, he'll be back, and then
Blay.
Blay, we have the option of Blay and Opon is back, but Opon has been out for a while now, so I think
but
they will not probably use him for that game. Mudasiru will be available,
and then the defender will also be back. Then number 3,
Imoro. Okay, against Accra Lions, right?
Yeah.
My major concern was defense.
The defense. One. Yeah, 2 center backs were so flat. 2, I'm sounding a note of caution to our keeper. I think he sometimes getting too comfortable. Piefri the 6-yard box too much. It should be that tactical because when you play a beer or yes smart and faster on him ball kekia. Only Sulemuntali never ball. We tibet me about ball 40 yards. I'm an show. 50 yards. So make sure certain be are not in managing your movement, don't cut that too far from a 6-yard box.
Okay.
Because ball no me ready throughout the game, it's good, or sometimes you come out to be part of the game because as a keeper, or trump card, if you are always part of playing the game now, we're a good goalkeeper. But the more now, and Crawford who say no, guy no debiano. Free the line so bananim no. When you play a beer, ultimate put diagonal shot, even straight shot, he will score you from afar.
Okay. Now, Otampico, attack now. I think the attack is very sharp.
Not that sharp.
I mean, in Fege, they've made Kotoko a free scoring team.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been scoring 3. Mbella, this is the second hat trick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would say Kotoko is somehow we are a free scoring team because of Infege and Mbella, or more upfront combination.
But last week, you call Elmina and we weren't free scoring.
Okay, I mean, it's not going to be every day.
You are going away now.
It won't be every day.
And you are playing your fiercest rival, somebody who knows how to plug your hose. Only name quiet fast to choose any abasa.
Yeah, call Accra against House of Folk.
Yeah.
Me worry a defense. I think against Accra Lions, they just went through them.
Yeah.
They just went through them.
Yeah.
It is more attackers in the clinical.
Yeah.
Because no, they were just going through them. Sule is old. But experience also.
And your experience as Sule no the positive aspect of the game. Then they said, "Me tell him see who no." The first time I mean who Sule Muntari was at the Kumasi Sports Stadium in 2002, Ghana against South Africa.
I don't know case 100 border.
But that volley now they share South Africa. If you that day, then I'm who say, "Oh, a good player at all time."
Okay, so
you play a beer on him ball kick. It doesn't matter his age. Baby, you jine beer, so you have the free chance and the free will to kick the ball. Who you keeper, you have to be careful.
Right, but Minjin this has best starting. I'm just saying, but I don't think has.
They want to make him a starter because they say they're almost starting.
Almost starting. Well, they probably almost starting against.
Probably they're gonna start him.
What will be the solution? Yes. They say Omobabo Sula. Why they be taking him?
Near positive to us, and they say against the run of play, no, he wouldn't be that active.
Okay.
And a game, no matter who you are, if the ball don't come to you, you don't play.
Okay.
So what you say? It's all that our players can do, and they say. Or more ball playing, they will keep the ball to themselves and make sure he don't get the ball.
Okay, maybe the Mr. McCann say more. I mean, he's a legend.
Yeah.
He's a legend,
and he won't disgrace himself.
Right.
You know, in the game, corner kicks a beba, free set pieces a beba near. Then it's a positive thing to him.
But the McCann say, "Ye midfielders in the Bekwa Yes, he's a legend. Yes, they have respect for him and everything. But on the field of play, you know. One of the
they know that. The only antidote to this issue, they say, don't let him get the ball.
Oh, say, boss in the back corner. There was one name,
corner who attack him and get it.
No. Me na me coach ni dia. Or the second ball na pressure him. My ball in free Hong Kong.
Yes.
And one ball in free Hong Kong be hard.
And one where you play.
But you also cutting our supply.
Also cutting the supply. Also making sure say he don't give more balls out.
And Oben baby so I said the referees will be protecting him.
Protecting our star players. That's how Fedi Aqua Kotoko Hour. Yeah, what Fabio Gama now be trying to be and Fabio Gama nya ball crowd which Russo bed crabon. And last week almost star player I mean so coach Abetra Kase. The referees need to protect our players. No, the players have to be have to tackle them because what players say papa no. One your protect them. That's a scammer.
Okay, the make say.
That's what I support.
No, but let's not compare Gama to Sule.
Let's not do that. There be Sule Besumboama at any point in time. Gama to Sumbomai.
Gama is Gama Sule, but I mean,
but near course last year, our players began get up even up to now. Kotoko star player be a bob I said you try players, you know. I don't think that. Omono onye bisa enti kakra ye call musu no master soon.
Okay, otampi
mo munsu kra ne
before see be call tamale. Let me say was it Enra na and Enra Kotoko old players menshia ekoshia na na kwatwetwe nkomo kakra see benya yina
the video. Now I was very very happy.
Okay.
What happened at Menshia. And I think they were trying to say they are changing from the old phase of old players association. That's the older Copa, of which as at now, I think there's a suspension of their constitution. If I'm right, which means it's either Omobe put two more things together to come up again, or they form a new old players association. And with this new breed of old players, at least Omo technologically inclined, they know the WhatsApp in this world right now. No, I think they can do a better thing because old players and Fabio Gama, every Brazil or also a old player. It's bedroom baby no. Say about the networks here. You bet me and the so up and coming players from Brazil to come and play for us. That is the kind of family that we have to build from this old player system. And I feel they should identify what they can do for the club at any point in time. Major concern a player mentoring. Said the Ombe first will be mentor a players, I think that the great Ken made it out to them. Say he cherished their contribution at any point in time because they have made Kotoko what it is today, and he appreciates what they've done. And yes, you better omase. Now you better say you more ya no more tonko sonye. Now from your supporters affirm, the work room I say we've been supporting them, but from the general supporters front, if there's anything that we can do, it's only to support our management who have also gone ahead to get them sponsorship. Because matches are winning, they are getting 4,000 Ghana cedis or something from every match we win.
Yeah, no way.
Which is something that's going to be their backbone, financial backbone. What you say? You best say But be a sikani free by air show air the sponsorship, the companies we patronize them at any point in time. Now these sponsorships, you sustain it. What you say? Tenyame ya domnes a fin kwan you win at least out of 34 matches. You me win 25. You know they are getting around 2 billion Ghana cedis in their coffers.
So my main Mr. say your old players now.
Yeah.
Yeah new omo enkita hodie no ho. Ya timia ya akodu baby si benya mfaso afi omo.
Debbie, because of there are so many loopholes in first of all from the structure of our club, because first of all they've not been recognized in the organization structure. Currently the board set up on the old players were not drafted into it, and it has it causes, because there were previous instances that they came up on board and a bedroom maybe no they have their issues be because so be to me a funny pana or better now, so from old players same be you know man share in his own wisdom no a drop or side you know. And right now it is good say omo rebrand omo.
Okay.
And the only thing that can make them better is say it should be an institution. It shouldn't rely on individuals. The old players association should have its own offices, administrators, and everything that makes sense. I think
that's because a man with Mamenchiano, Antonio Drew.
Yeah.
Very, very great man.
Yeah, they need an administrator, they need financial officers, because Sebio Sikaya Eba Mohoinano in terms of contributions and Sanyamano from the management side, sponsorship from what's the name? Your major sponsor no. Hisense. So this money cannot come and then we pay to somebody's coffers. It have to come to you, the old players association, as a corporate institution. What you say? There was a time I was telling you a whole lot of ideas that they can use to generate my friends scouting. And you might be bromo because I don't bet me use the identity play
most of
what you say?
They should be the face
of
a virtual seat means man. We should just open it up. Imagine say Mali Jabe more on national TV near that trying to
canvas supporters for matches.
We should tap into.
We should tap in them. And the last time, you remember, I was telling you about the planner. If they could, they themselves, would have been able to use it to generate money for themselves. I talked to you about it. Just me in fact into that. What I say, it was a nice plan, and at the right time, we will give it out to them.
All right. Richard Oseyamo Eki Tampico, and the number one physics teacher. 2001 to 2003. Akra Bonne Pa no Kumasi Tampico. Yenuya Bako of fire. Enchebi of your kind when twaso. What we promise our viewers say about Tamale. Very soon. Was has RT match na there. A game of interest. You need the Bobby. Bobby. RT there and say no more. Almost no more alliance kakra bi ho ntino.
RT said you will be any alliance. He always fight for his interest.
Tiebeko Tamale. But before that,
the player over hona over Shenwa. They can only ask their players what happened. And in asking what happened, they come there with their own stuff. Yeah,
na Otampigo.
Chama.
You say can't it is before see about call Super League now, but that's what TV.
Yeah. That is something. Many home.
Okay, before see about touchy Super League, right?
Yeah.
Against Haas, Mamma lineup. Mamma was
against Haas. Danlad should be in. He should rebrand himself.
Okay, so Tobas. Danlad maybe.
Danlad in me against Haas, the only thing that I can play is maybe 4-4-2.
Okay, 4-4-2 say now.
4-4-2 no me.
What a first selection, mommy.
Okay.
Danlad.
Danlad did them now. Ye two, ye young boy, about two.
Young boy.
Japan.
Japan.
And that boy, you remember, say first day, then the ball me can say the catcher was who great player. What you say? We were near the who great player. And pass now the man Bella say and that boy has a good future because that was a good diagonal pass. And then he probably offside, but that ball can never be offside because it wasn't a straight ball. We try, it could see diagonally. So the player had the luxury to outrun the two players and take the ball.
So he was onside.
Onside.
Okay.
But yes, it do maybe a football one another kind of say yeah, let's be a name bro. So first and I'm a young musa. Japan 2, Imolo bot 3.
Imolo 3.
Now a friend say Ganiu and Mubarak 4 and 5.
Ganiu Mubarak okay, central.
Ganiu Mubarak 4 and 5. Agadas image now morning.
So Agadas or more.
Yeah. Now my boy Lamte Blay and if Fabio Gama is available, I can only play him.
Okay.
So in playing them, no, Bobby say no, because two laterals, no, are good in going up. No, we don't need a winger in the midfield. Just pack the midfield. Make sure certain balls don't get to certain people because you are playing a team one, irrespective of form.
But why do you want to start Gama though?
I will start Gama because Gama can give a good pass to either Mbella. Mbella ne in Figi here any good pass. Those two guys, no here any good pass. Those Mbella ain't me managing me fabo and me boy midfield and defense. But in Figi, he is a player who or a striker defender. Sana mhuno. What you say? Olusu ball na ball ne question. Ube hunu do defense.
Okay, so okay, so you think Lamte is not doing enough?
Lamte, as he tried, the coach tried to play him on the laterals yesterday. We can play him somehow on the laterals, but on the right side. What you say? Because Debiano Onyabo na answer no de beba the right no ba clear or cross one I say no elite. Or you play I think say he has issue with changing his
all right,
feet.
that's fine. We'll carry on.
And you can play him on the right side so he can cut in with his left and also his kicking. He should be confident with the ball. I think that for the past time, more time no bobo na either say be content and
okay.
But said the kind of players omunyo omo ho adwuma. What you say? So we midfielder and that's or trump card ball shooting na. And you say afibia no abomi no ahye. What's a game bia mu no o try because o bona say e fapo no mu nko a anko sha keeper ne bepu aba. O two good strikers. E to hwa no ma fa ye ni.
All right. So 4-4-2 with him.
Yeah. 4-4-2.
Next Sunday.
Team no. Say me ba nso ne nye ya me information bi anam de ball me de ball PS1. Your friend 361.
Oh, Tampico.
7 attackers, 9 defenders. 7 attackers, 9 defenders. Coming to me, the team we are to send one more.
Oh, Tampico.
Chairman.
Okay. Oh, Tampico. What the matter? Now, and RTU has.
Yeah, Bompire say RTU or more standing up to the occasion. RTU is a team beer.
But how team is strong, sir?
A strong team.
Yeah, sure.
You have to bear in mind that they are always a strong team.
Now your defense
show match meno between na de bia omo has mo nim be pa no. They know I study has to football more than any other team.
I mean, say your opponent, so you have
and to said you almost ball no. They always play with the pattern. Say oba match we mu na san fama na o ntimi nche. And coach is omo no they be omo no muhia omo ho kire omo
unim me omo coach ni good nti ma me nhyere nso
no they cash we good
but
one thing is he's a good player, he's a good coach. Just a near man fama no because said you will see penny team no nya what you say your man the benefit of the doubt
or penny say no nya
I know the
o she 2 o ntimi defend o she we ya o she 2 anya she 5 o she we nya she 6
I know the
o ntimi defend bibia
me mompa say o she 2 no nko she 3 wa we that is not my style because o kunya na mompa say yen she no but etifa so
as a Kotoko fan, the
Yes.
has for
The four Nanka, but say
but a good football is good
yes,
football.
good football.
Game is good game.
He sometimes play good football. When Edman you him, what I say, the Majumano and yeah man that benefit. Yes, that is Kotoko and Hearts of Oak for you. Ube shine, ube doom, but what makes you better? And it's a do time I would doom no. How do you manage yourself?
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the Super League.
Yeah. Okay. So about the Super League, you know, the one thing me gather my intelligence, you know. But
when was it proposed though?
The Super League was proposed I think from last year because I'm Kosovo Europe, you know. And yeah, clear to the maybe football.
Okay, say Kofi say. For Europe, I didn't know say for
Africa.
Why?
Because why? We are so left behind in football development. And two,
what kind of you
the
mean Sub-Saharan?
Yes.
Now say North. Well, North Africa.
North Africa is okay. Even the southern side is becoming okay.
South Africa, you okay?
But West Africa, we are dying because of one player exodus. And Adia Bakwama player exodus, we don't have a larger competition space. What you say? You need a big competition space.
Open searches.
Your competitions are your bono. It's right. Your players are your behiano. It's right. Into player no, we don't get more sponsorships. So Kotoko Eko Sound sponsorship. Team no or check the number of times that.
At the end of this sponsors ever. So also born here.
Competition space.
Yeah. It says so the attractiveness of the league, you know, need never fall under.
One thing about attractiveness. One thing is about mileage. One
but
thing
how
that
do you get the mileage?
One thing that I know about advertising as even a layman, they say the more the larger the competition space, the more the advertiser get the chance to advertise himself. In the high sense about Kotoko enemy, you know. When you say Afibia about 34 matches, Kotoko call TV show 90 minutes time 34 or calculate it. Or compare advert or any TV show. Between the two, we choose Kotoko because Kotoko can sell him more.
Makes sense.
This is a situation. Kotoko a minimum of 66 matches in a year. So you can say you far Ghana League, FA Cup, Champions League if we are competitive, and then the Super League. The year calculation, a minimum of 66 games.
Okay.
Which is very huge.
Okay.
As a club, we can only be strategic, say. Ebia, you build a good junior team, infuse them with some few good senior players. Not at any point in time, you need a team to play the Super League.
Okay,
now your first team and for Africa and the league.
Okay, but I may also say, do we have that massive depth in our squad?
For now, we have it. The only thing that we need is the basic requirement to be participating in this league is a overall junior team and a women's league team. What you say? And we have, I think, a year to bring this up. It, you know, said the last week now, I think that your chairman last the interview, you know, okay, I said he only need us to pay more into the virtual seat so they get more money to start the junior team. So you perceive a Kotoko a drew well stage because one thing about this league and they say almost Cotton League in the war platform one Sky no for feed the free so ESPN no for feed the free so. And your junior player now you're the neighborhood Super League and as a player now you're below 20 or Kobo Super League, you know. Or born was in Hong Kong, Sika Papa the Barbeton. What I say? I think that a Yanumunian should be a FIFA edition Kotoko has of folk. And the only thing that we can do to support what is going on is that we guard against people's mouth. Because said anchors who Europe no Crophobia or more teams in Ketua, they be on bottom no more general. They will come up to you and say yampene because the bottom the guy cut off far Kotokone has intimate mon or general.
Now I didn't know you just want to be more cut off.
And you're saying you bought all these competitions. I be a never banner a bit me a baby crashes into me about those tournaments. Into we be out of it. At this point in time, you will see a lot of them ganging up, doing all sort of propaganda. But
at this stage, a proposal, nothing.
A proposal, but they will come on. One thing is, we are saying when we are no nimbo much a friend FIFA. What you say? We can only support them because will say local federations are not helping the development of our football.
Oh, yes, specific say
because one sub-Sahara one. Osha FIFA Go project said yes, and develop football in other countries now. Over sub-Saharan Africa and Tessa.
This is can
you pet will be the need good infrastructure. Also, so the see 12-room classroom block a park at 20 mono. Nyaka into services. So why is the development? They have realized that in order to develop the football, they will bring up this competition. You hear 8 good teams from West and Central Africa. Just imagine Safibia, ball league, Bia, Kotoko Bishia sec. You can only make your team better. What you say? Kotoko A Kuchia has. It's your Fibian has Yamokra, best 6 matches. Just imagine. It's a BB, a beba my young Casano. You say we are going to build and grow on it. Yes, Afibia, you could crew near Jim, in your good team near Seno, there be. A idea be a bam in your standards. And standard never boy.
Okay.
Yeah. Never boy pa.
Okay. I mean, Baswa, dia
yeah.
Say, almost Timishi Shenyoma, Bibiana, start here, Beboa. Because, Meno, I mean, to be honest, I say, would be a catcher say, Opese Ugeji.
The strength of your team.
Ghana club teams here. Opeso or true performance or true level pa.
Yeah.
This one about Africa.
This Africa.
I made a league in India, but
the level of incumiousness a whole league in
the trust for
it's only based on competition because of West Africa. Fibiano, you been the top teams in West Africa playing among themselves. Almost the last 2 never call relegation. Other teams also be bought to gain promotion. It was standard format the beba. And one thing and Crawford raising Musepe a year known say transportation will never be an issue because
all this why boy
more planning to the extent that they are going to bring airlines on board.
Okay.
To carry teams here and there.
Okay.
What you say? I think
it sounds exciting.
Omo football buy
it sounds exciting.
Omo football mu chen obi and to obi anye din no omo nya de ne nhwe. That's all it is.
I'm excited. Say buy a basso dia
$1 million afibia na apia betum. Over 7 games
for participation.
Yes, 7 home games. Just imagine Kotoko me Africa ba kunya 6.2 billion. Just imagine I say ke ba Kumasi teams akese nyina ba has ba Kumasi. We can make ourselves richer. We will get more sponsors. We will get more bigger sponsorship deals because all ban with himself Fibiano, o Cosele no, match na o Bonnie Hano, Europe, America, Asia. Football no, about a cosmopolitan game. And Adeba Kwaya Yana say maybe the then Premiership boss, Richard Scudemonum, this idea we bass or more cotton Premiership across the world. Sa teams in Kitwa Yan and Crawford ye coming in a young Primamunya, young Primamunya. Nancy, I ni hana car for far Super League Ecobon or Doha. And yet teleportation of games in Yabiano. What you say? Football in Yini. Into Momian to see me, I journey near my in Yini. Yenya be pan free because the bigger the competition space, the more the players, the better you can pay them. Players a papa bit me at because when him so bobo no Chroma and say Europe team being huna betoni street here on Tanzania. What you say? On Rwanda. At least ubetimi I maintain you players no. Oh Chroma. What you $1 million a day. FIFA na things FIFA na be propose the pay structure of your players. Oh man, first can me go account now on channel pay. At least, and what is going to be so friends are interesting is that those young players now over more into your teams in now. You're going to give them professional contracts. What you say? Just imagine say when you are to be a wedding 16.
Why do you insist on one signing? All you need to is just to beef up your squad.
But one thing about one is technically, it's all the more young players. Let's say when you more ultimate build a team out of them. Echo into this competition. And I've been young for sure.
Okay.
What you say? And no, I've been young for sure because at this point in time, the player now already 28 years, you know, he's only coming to help you play the game. Okay. But near already 17, 18 now, you are playing him to market him. What you say? That's it. And this kind of a bro. They are giving you a platform to sell your players or to market your talents.
Okay.
What you say? And we shouldn't even field more than 3 players or more below 24. Okay. Build a good team because if we could remember, Dr. Nyao Tamakro build a team or more youthful players in 1988 or something. And Ghana League. We can do better. Yeah. Said you see you can we can build a waffle like team. Yeah, waffle like team no can find your man.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Good morning, late of fire.
Yeah, fire. Chama naba.
Yeah, because it's here. Topical. It sounds exciting.
Yeah, it sounds exciting.
Other we participation fee also so
1 million crane yeah and kika ho e ka ho my game process ne match process ne ye ba be ka ho nyama 1 million there ebi wo so just imagine say o bona wo sa bo Chama, just imagine say who born was about Champions League.
Okay.
OJ had no 1 million now. Champions League in one besa to Marco Bay attended. No Saji attended now become what can you offer to Afra? Your vampire, Mona, I don't Paul Manyama. Made any many agents West African football. A good. There's no interest. Your young boys, talent in say. And the earlier we start something like this, the better.
But that's a Senegal ball cost through.
Senegal ball cost through because almost clubs, last time Tenger FC, ball Champions League, it was by sheer miracle, the Ulembe ball Champions League group stages. What you say? It's not sustainable. They say you're not Jan Dark and ball Champions League twice, I say they are not coming up. Oko Nigeria and Yimbanum, they are not coming up. What you say? One thing about it is that sponsorship will be or bar or share or where the geopolitical area. Tina Southern African, omunya more sponsors because football in the area is more exciting. Now then, you can buy a higher. You need Chelsea in Manchester. One chain you got to near house. What you say? Yeah, per quick resource. You penny titiam na ye. Sani adunity, but yes, I know what's a ye.
Now, say yes,
yes, I know what's a ye. Idea about consumption is almost say omodi ensure good development. It is just imagine park ya Chelsea mo so boy. Ebini Africa ha baby yao. Pitch na nkasa onye stadium na make pitch no. Pitch ya o hweso ate se carpet no wo timi do ani wo da park ni so na hweso ate se carpet no ye ni bi just imagine so omo a be hwese ye be nya this kind of pitches omo de my friends say equipment say ba for game my friends say game management streaming and all those things what I say we can only hope for the best at this point in time now. Almost goal line technology so game bia be born no goal line VAR be yejuma just say I think they want to use it as a platform bia omo de be experiment omo gadget no omo rules any omo niema ti ya mo mpa ya mo na adwen pa omo nya no omo ntimi execute yeah
okay
they are coming to save our game for us mo bia antena se enya adwen foforo bia they are coming to save our game for us
edu ono ma think say a parties in ya be make your argument
argument in there why be obi ofrinch argument be obi make ya ne say teams be bought a lot of matches but in commercial sense that is a good thing you only need a bigger structure here team build a technical team here good at least 2 good coaches at any point in time ucho team mienu a obi abetimi coach baako saa na tie enti adwuma na deba emfa distraction bi ama e de adwuma mom na eba
na officiating
officiating no
before cross be call
akwa baako na friend say ye ne Sharks games no no the din ye say Ibrahim Massa
ofa
Chairman.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You try to see about Tamale intina.
Referee Ibrahim. Ni dia kan ho dia menim timi fante Ibrahim ho Ibrahim Idrisu. Ankoyi. Na mamom ya adwen se ye koba we ni e ba kumase na be koyi a na e wura fi. Ade ba akonzo so a aba in me realize in the Ghanaian game they say ball no referee na adwen say wakapo the number of penalties ya obi here.
Na me bo bia na
done here no.
O tampiko abia referees ya na bi omo nyaade.
Da bi omo sheda. Ma me nkyere wade. I think say it was 2005 thereabout. Na ye Brazil ni Argentina. If you as a match bia ni why who said a chance a match no. Referee ba ko gina na name o je penalty 3 ma Brazil. Ronaldo na ball ni nyina share. Penalty there a bad game more. It's just a foul. What you say? The location of the game and the man matter. But as a referee, you only whistle for a foul. Uche foul ni we now where you know. A penalty. Now if you weapon players into hand the ultimate war. That is Emran Ade Yejuma. What you say? What the foul na we no. No one catch almost say had the yan foul we the yan 2 war. Inti mu nyina nyina line achi. Na asema si ni obenten nyina no mo mfa mfe so. Embra bia wo mu nsusu ne say yen kase keeper ni tu ni na free line so a whistle say o me retake. The technology no stipulate say the keeper's leg or both legs, either one leg or both legs must be on the line. Line no say oka say fa line no as a friend say as a blocker a free pole na se ekosi pole ne soro ba bia kan line ho enti se keeper ni 29 na so won train ni 9 mienu no ana se ba ko en free line so a the ball still holds me na da so ball line from the perspective of line na FIFA e kan no ni na wom I stand to be corrected but it looks as if say you chrome honom no ye demra he asem ya course wo eliminate wo ye de bi di go face emre bi atwam wo omo ne Raja keeper na save wo penalties no it was on this same friend say mode and what the fast what did save go face penalties no
go ahead
opie free lines no abeche no fine on enim ne ho ye or the political backend ni krom ne ebo no referee pa no oje we dey abagana referee we are damping the spirit of these boys because these are national assets. Keep a beer who are Ghana on penalty change than lad. What you say?
And now movie from line.
Fine, he moved.
It's
at that instantaneous moment in a boy and a ball no move. Okay, fast forward. 93rd minute. Again, let's see yeah the same movement, you know. Elmina Sharks keeper a move yeah no the referee and Cassie and retake penalty no. What you say? Justice, equity. You the year man no. Yes, I'm a minia. The dear na ekosuntia kotoko de ye the bibi ya the opposing team no ye mfa the same thing ya wo mo. Ye wie Near Kokan was a more person I know referee disciplinary committee a banner no for Mfege go no. Mfege go no. It's a similar example and I know a Yiboma a Japan bomber in Bella de Cochet. The pass was a diagonal pass. Would you angle be able to say offside? But it wasn't an offside.
It wasn't. Wow.
What you say? Now, player, young boy, were born homo dia go come and say. Was a menye, or they are dampening the team spirit. The moment can no crunch say, I do more than almost say game. Almost say game.
I see.
CAF Champions League weekend year boy. Correct listing referee Ghana referee Benny. And yeah, Kotoko Hour, they be am catch them in penny for say. The only thing that they can do is to take up all these games. And yeah, Kotoko Hour games. Yem pe nkrofo they be record so matches in na we are now what be near the akoma or CAF ni FIFA. Say referee na mo be friend mo hwe na yi. Mama mo bi en recommend ma mo e ma ne mfremo no me gu mo ani mo ase. Et say ne ba ko bi ko gu ne ho ani mo ase wa Africa. I think say na World Cup anka di oye ne ba Africa no.
I see.
Jomo nyoma adwen so ombe apo mu game a. Ye no mo ntena fie.
Without people.
And I mean who so ma strike and so that. You see entry o mo ka 2 months ni. Should they be o mo pe kwan ko di ball no. Dia kwan no mo nam so.
RTU near House of Folk no still 0-0.
Yeah.
It will be 34 minutes play. Yeah, try see be call Tamale ni akode. At least yeah my viewers so share game ni kakra nti bear with us. Yeah, we working on it. Bibia
me nua offer ya so akwa aba. Na offer baba Wadaroma. And then the eka ho asem no. Number 1. You started free. You started free a game we're born in Nura. After you free on your share the way forward. And I also made the me tuja. Me propose lineup tuja. Me advice. I dey back am catch am and say no kremono your defense and omo too flat. Ball round mo to don't cross watch mo too easily. They easily concede penalties.
To say start times na create issues.
Yeah.
Article
start times now article okay.
They are apologizing to the
viewers. It's your viewers you really patch just more the check akra. Start times omunya some technical glitches to more game no omu ntimi streaming live nti omu timi ye bibia yeso ye be hwe kakra na mo smart hwe bi. That's where the challenge is nti no bibia ye na start times timi show a yeso be timi show omu so nya difficulties kakra right. Bibia ba nti mo fan chair na in the meantime, your discussion about it. So, offer
Chairman.
Be ciao.
So.
Any more question?
I'm free, baby. I mean, and day, and if internally, me football, any do maybe I may be. I am share internal before say measure anything outside because if I am stronger within so be free abonting it might be dinsim if you remember I shared a concern how we approach the game in Elmina last week me no be na tie student ka say sa match no misuru a more dangerous right me catch you atie for beka ya me kan say forces be wo match na chi enti enya agro me say reminded listeners say omun kwa na first 6 points free last season. Until you say what motivation on the ball Saturday's game. Omuno be say see baby Omadruno. They are relegated.
Okay.
They had 8 points. They are relegated already. And he's saying now Omuya motivated to play there. Why are they having 8 points? They are motivated to play because of our approach to the game.
Yeah.
If Sausha said Yabokona, nobody in the Kotoko team jumped. Nobody will be edging on a baby. Lazy defenders. Our captain is so lazy in his approach to commanding in on one department, or captain the entire pitch. from goalkeeper to end. Now, so the department now, will be no. He's not managing it properly. Because, akwanya omufa so ejam kwanu nko atimi jampo ye oni we no so oni Mubarak no mienu tambiom gina faako
yeah
tambiom mienu gina faako very bad. You can't be the captain. Nah, this is our own defense one so how there you are in charge in fifi hono other person is responsible, other people attack with instructions enuru ho enti yeden e o mo mususu manage hono. There are 3 departments on the pitch. Nah, ujina homo be head the ball way to net there. It's not the best. It's not until you share no nsa no be can referee nse na odi. Wa so show weakness. Again, anra ball bi aye botimi fa ne ho. Se nyame ama na akwa no esan cross ball no by no ka so obokra. E bi aka go betima keeper. You expose your goalkeeper too much. And BBH, no, a leader, a captain. And I expect me cry, me share Sergio Ramos. Now, wow, Bobo.
Share highlights and crowd shackle for gaping chances.
Too much.
Gaping chances, so they weren't clinical enough. Yes, I'm committing my show. It's going into has game, they just can't.
And it's all share idea attackers, so bomb. Now attackers to Misha 3. Dear, how do you fault them? What the chances of Mobogun now almost 3? 3 is enough to win a match. Now defenders can be a mobile allow go dear. It's not the best. Okay, Aquan attitude no put you up. Ball more beans or park and so Elmino. Not reference a ball above beans. A chrono. Dear no dear penalty BNC again. BBH and Timafan say any players that reacted that way because said the same thing at Omo Brekum and the essay at was to be a man we any parent there you react. The goalkeeper saved the ball. After question say and to say a man obvious to say they are determined
to do that.
And you pass a ball on so now you bet me I go attacking them and beating them as early as the first 20 minutes. You bet me 3-4. Our approach to the game is to pass the ball. I said there's nothing at stake. No, I said Omunim said we will definitely win. We don't play football like that. No, some may catch the approach they call medium margin from because of how we took medium. Do you see anything to Enra?
5 minutes no match ago.
Yes.
So I don't call some kobo.
Sani no. Because football there, every minute counts. A second, ponye minute football there a second. Before so be call referee so you bet bo mu de ni mu dada o. Ye ni mu nyina dada. Ebi o hokra said the mekano. Enye obi na amani skill is the hatred in them. Because some of them confess.
Dada.
Yes.
Referee Suka.
So obi biena no kan asem we ya enye obi na man is cancer. Agbovi mu behavior enyina enim. Referee Lamte ya wodi your management allow no man be officiate between your house last season. Ema omunya the courage to even attack and come forward. Because omunim say the besie bia to go in their favor.
Afenzo omu say ni defend the child striker said the man.
Yeah man card yeah. So they were just hacking our players. You don't allow that. Someone say Egypt and Cameroon. Egypt protested against the referee. So omu protesting so no omu evidence is be about the referee and his games against Egyptian clubs, not national team, Egyptian clubs. Now so your manager now tenase now allow obi to say Akwayo is one of the best referee in Ghana. No be gina match. We match our own a crucial match for you not allow be gina. Nesi we now be complaining. You are not a good manager. You need to be more proactive than reactive. And he says, "Oh yes, sir. Now supporters so who say a robbery, a bufu, KKK. The whole sense in Indonesia. And no, who do you blame? You blame our office because your opponents, no, they will not allow. Even say the panel de Kofi Asamoah, they won't allow him to officiate the match. But Kofi Asamoah be an support to Kotoko. But that is their posture. in matches involving Kotoko and Haas. You could be again. Now you allow some Lamte from Labadi to come and officiate the match. Yanya sir. Emu na ma me fe emere no ya mo pon komu sad. Obeka say ensem hu no. And so it's in our interest. They are protecting us. Because that match ended 1-1. Abovi couldn't misbehave because we know Abovi. So change Abovi there. Then we will know how to manage the game. So you keep quiet and come and complain. No, I'm not somebody who complains when the results come out. I mean, Tessa, you go school, you exams, you now be failing, you have say, my pa Anthony, consent. I don't discuss exams after exams. I only discuss exam before exam. The mature ABI questions and answers booklets now. I don't waste my time again. I cannot do anything about it again.
After election, no campaign.
No campaign. It's only in Ghana and after election campaign that's of course. I will encourage our management to be up and doing, especially this week. Especially this week. Because a lot is going to happen within the week. And Sunday Abobo, any day whoever is going to officiate the match. Why is it that we have particular group of people officiating our matches? Especially against Hasselfolk. Not for the first time in the history of our club, we allow some Lai from Labadi to come and stand in the middle when the 3 points was very crucial. It determined the winner of the league. CSA Woma, Mekamicho said confusion will set up in their team. We allowed it to happen. Ball will be a attempt say dangerous for Kotoko and he will whistle for foul. Because they've discussed it. Their defender will intentionally touch your JC. How I know the foul amount. How then do you complain?
And what session were them?
Yes,
They are comfortable in doing that.
And at time beer they talk about Kotoko matches there and no crowd there for my and yes a ball no munimbo man no munimie. Whenever we have people running Kotoko so I feel they are found wanting. So Bekaya. When was the last time they won a match against us? After Samuel Suka robbery, no. The only match they won. A league match. Any day.
One thing is between the and woman, at any point in time, fairness and justice will be we are better than them.
Because we can't invest so much in our club. Look at the salaries of our players, salaries of our management, salaries of our technical team. Now quality so ayasisa. A bit from international countries. Ababa boy, usha ball and belle boy. Now obi no the neduma and say obe hacking it down. Na man red, your man card, and one now a ball no more so yeah, I see obi the coffee gari, sang grasses and ball now. No, sorry to say, but that's not how we play football.
When you start player, they have to employ 30 players.
That's not how we play football. My country, your captain, is too gentle on the pitch. That's because on the pitch, you need to watch some defenders. It be a cool. Ubabo Philip Lam, yes, Obobo. How many years? That 25 years, 1 year red card. And then will be the pet. And no one celebrate me.
And I also said they be a cassette. Between him and Mubarak, one have to vote to be more violent. One Mubarak can be
Liverpool.
Yeah, friends are quite intense.
And Nimbo, but he imposes himself on you. He will impose himself on you. Yeah, that Liverpool defender. Sergio Ramos, you know why you intimidate Ukrainians and
Sergio Ramos, Pepe.
Play. So if he misses the man or the ball, he don't miss the man. That's it. It's between them. No bako. No. Yes, that's the only solution. That's how they be our defenders and strikers.
Anamra akwana takano. Se otimi war ball no so. Esande foul. No. Actually, say would you are nobody. So your defender near you say you are nobody. You cannot be the Sergio Ramos by playing this way. No! There's no fear in anybody. And you are the captain of the team. The power and authority. Nobody fears you, nobody cares about you, and our defenders are not heading any ball. Trying to match the ball. Say, a lazy play. Because your ball be an abet me do and now Naya your ball be a. And Tibona ye come no. Unim said last we discussed said there are some teams they only come onto the pitch to score through your friend is saying free kicks.
Yeah.
And set pieces, corners.
See, or did baby a vital man.
So how? Some people rehearse. So who's a free kick be or out the way they rehearsed one. It happens. And Tibona ye come no says league dia dia me nya no na assembly because coach na ojina your bench no. We nim die ni.
He's the best brains in our game.
So far obi a owunim die we ni mu a. Na the benefits no nya adwuma no nko a. On say equities bebre around him. If you look at the way he speaks.
No, Adeba ma me who say oh a great coach to protect me say. We kwan of fast wo ba Kotoko no. Obe rally the all the parties that were sitting aja. Kokasa chire old players. What you say? E chire say onim na adwuma. He knows system na obe wura mu no. As somebody who have studied sociology and all those things, you know. What did who quite say me successful. I have to bring all these parties together. And Ogum, I think he has been one of the greatest things that has happened to Kotoko within these past years.
Yan answer, Debbie, onye cap no.
Cap was some of but
Jampo more yes, Naduma no as all Yanubia Hunameka. Diane Tuyabo na Tiakoso, well, you know, I'll put the blame on him, well, Mina no. Because Debbie Okase or doing the best to prevent complacency, but he forgot it. Because I made them share match. Because of how we approach the game. It gave them a reason to come forward and win.
So in Tamale has 0 RTU 0 said me can no start times or more difficulties kakra streaming the match live. So it's anytime bia ebe or mobile call or meeting the match na ba no yes share mobile share kakra ti the better discussion so take copy me so mobile timi at the game na ba na yes so yetimi stream kakra ti otan bigo
Chaban
officiating yaka ho asema eti Sunday game no referee ben na isusu say obegina game ni mu a ye be comfortable.
At this point in time, there, the Ghana no. And come it me among coffee being free by before from.
Oh, time people, are they young for they should be able to get.
Or if there's anyone among them who can stand up to the task, I will be Jinaho as a neutral person to adjudicate the root or the rules of the game. More professional.
Why ready to come and officiate?
That's a neutrality in a different. What you
referee? I mean,
a woman tell about team. Yes. Say, but wait a minute, yeah, kick one because one or more manage football. No, they say no. One more doing almost so. It to cut everything short.
But remember, says uncle for no manage football. No, says no. Some much wins no so. Only interested parties, especially the secretary and those appointees.
Yes. And they say no, they say no more appointee a referee. Why no more fana? Both teams.
Name see a kobo bit is a lie in Obedina Mulasia and Anameka say management should kick against.
Yeah, that gentleman.
Oh, minimum the master me say. Ultimate fa has against Kotoko there. Ultimate fa Accra based referee and a Kumasi based referee in Kujim. And they are out.
But management allowed it last season.
They are out.
How? Asante Kotoko Pa. We go into a battle and allow the opponent to determine who officiates. A known House of Folk supporter, which we all know in Accra. That guy lie. We allowed him He's standing in the middle. Or no, so you him say, "Woman, no referees appointment will be papa." Now on the bar bet was so. So we should even take it from his background. We allow that guy in the middle to frustrate us.
Ultimately for Kumasi based referee and Accra based referee Nkudi has and Kotoko match. Any day I think say just a no brainer. I was here
Akwai Kromfo na omude no be wi aye no aye suka no. He claims to be a Akachi based referee during that time. And so no ochira de ochira de o Aquinas.
One thing is
ochira de o Aquinas. But you know all this to prevent it.
No people tampico member. No works ben ye digging ben ye research ben ye.
I think yeah club on we are so comfortable sitting behind letting this element infiltrate the football system to do all these things because referees now because I know where said you must recruit to more. You could say they recruit them based on certain lines.
Oh, that's a fact.
What I say? The referees, you know, and
I don't see any referee from a half region. Regions will be any referee because a cartel
phobia from or my brother Kaba in refereeing in Ghana.
Nankede na papa referee ne ma mienu so
timbe referee
bonus be ne wom yentuaka since FA chairman Kuraba yetua 4 months of refereeing no say about 16 matches since yetua 4 game dia ke ntua
and na no mo che ba ko net cash
ne socks
o mo 60 million o mo che ba ko no kura first division match
ya nti no eyi no
nipa no this kind of man ne sa kwaje ye
etugu park no so say you know player no and I ko ball no say the man no the share ne host no
eti
and no tie no odi ball no enti e koye ya ne nan ko kan obi no and ho tue afem frama na hu sika bebre the thing na 60 million 6000 since you kan nya 4000 park no so no kra 2000 naira park no so kra 2000 naira and these are the group of people officiating games so until say a ball be heading can say oh Miami team now they will frustrate your boys to the point of giving them red card ebi na yakwan ko no you know onim say because of next week game and was this guy until na coach Amfana Amon well player
because he can easily give him a card
yes
to
another card and I just
in that game. I think that man for all these years who said they are trying to position themselves as an organized, excuse me to use that word, organized crime unit. What you say? Because they are there, they've been there to our friends say to champion people's parochial interests. What you say? I'm sorry to use that, but I think sometimes that is the best choice of word because based on their deeds. Refereeing in Ghana. I think it's too bad.
Okay. So that's a one. So me take the movie recruitment into referee, you know.
Yes, it's a cabal.
A problem also.
Yeah.
Then you can
one statement honorable MPR last of best studio here Kennedy Japan were issue. Admission into medical school or Legon is tribal.
Really?
Yeah. I heard him. Enti ye kuro mu ho no. De wo ye bia wo ho. Ti na mka say wa mwa wo ho a. Don't come and complain because nkofo bi awin ade na wo competition na wo kom no behind the scene. So what were you also doing?
What were you doing? What have you complained about for
all
this?
So and we finished the game you come and complain.
I mean for all this years referees are being promoted based on more encounters with Kotoko. Said you be see a deity Kotoko. Where referee ubedi matches more at Kotoko. No one have more matches to officiate the league.
And I can't mu be grossa.
What you say? Ka bovi nu ko betimi grossa.
William Agbovi. Ko betimi grossa. O ne papa so na referees appointment committee chairman. Ne papa.
You know, game no there. I think that we have to deal with it from the roots. What you say? It is getting it's getting into a canker state. And the earlier we start tackling these issues, no, the better. What you say? Idea be a nyani pebidia. Nyina dia as a nation. What you say?
But how did we get here though?
We got here because we've never been complaining.
No,
we've never showed the interest.
But when we kind of say, when you are proactive, at times you are able to.
Yeah, cutting your man from the root.
What the okay say maybe? Yes, Hamra me no 99 complaints from Kotoko management. They were also reactionary. They were reactionary. At some point, we want to win TBM because we are more proactive. Yeah, allow Ukraine into our game and we say we can guarantee your safety in your life.
The catch a blaming
okay, now let's just say Otampiko, let's just say one, we should tackle that right from the fountainhead.
From the fountainhead.
Right from the fountainhead. And you know, maybe recruitment into referee, we say, you know, organization, you know. Maybe what time people remember? Also be a regional quota baby. Be a region beyond supply be a 10 normal phone call. There no more train you no more any be a because one balance things out there.
Because Omukrona na appointed referee say from. It is a regional or baby or tier matter there. Why are you adding where he's based? One. Because referee, you know, Umusheda be plantain Kumasi based referee, regional Ladbridge. Na has of folk agenda. So them be an house away matches on AD. Oh, a house of folk supporter pa. No me obey. Mami lande. Oji transfer bet na Kumasi no. Say afedi it's open the door. So bona ye bonu ye krom ho no. Enie me wom door so. Say so obeka say wa boa wo ho nko awoko because obechichire won say agu achi.
Enu ti o people this I make catch say. Se o pese o hu Ghanaian teams no ho. O pese o gauge o mu true strength for this about Africa.
Yes.
That's why I'm in for that super.
It has special two. Ewo Accra. On team defend two no Africa. Or ni akwese ni 6. Or shot 3 crowd or quite about send bear 4. E be send be these things ofusu osisiu. Be o how ho so be brave.
Yeah, how.
Be mfa ne ho no local championship na ne no hia no. No muso mo na we players o muto. Team are ready so akwa Africa. The players e boni. O mkokrafo ye gumui. Omu players say see azukura de omu asanda na omu so at agency. Omu send the players to Cincinnati FC na Hoffenheim. Omu adwuma omu person omu ye no. Because ensemble twemu ne yi mu no. Man mpenimfo. Any retired player Suleiman Tari na another retired awakomu. So man penimfo. Nti omu no magenda nyina ne se na sa wontimi nka se okọ pe title age wa Africa Samobodu na your coach. Because Samobodu cannot match the qualities of other coaches abroad. He cannot. Some coach I no ne strength ne say ye ko hunu aduro da ne sa ne ma no enough. That who aduro those Egyptians and those North phone. Uni aduro sini omu. Enti omu no
champion in Arabic na de.
No ma agenda ne say omu kwa Africa kwa akogihwe. Na omu da bi omu kasa no so omu besa ye besa anua agugari mu. Wo no na hu hia omu.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And omu pe bibia do they even have any management? You be no mu ye omu nkro bi no mu.
I think say assembly you see ye pa na
omu nkro bi no mu bo nya ya grobi no mu di say.
First half, that's so first half.
No, I'm about half time right now. Game no half time. Afa a huge you see a chance pa how you beat me a boy about some people. You be see a boy a game no but e see ni na account on a sponsorship who game ni attractive no. Cause a new man yet to frustrate other clubs no. E do so do.
Hwegola ya GTA
media man ye. Media man Accra Lions.
Already nyankopon. And this referee is still going about his business.
Yeah, on the man no the week after. You better na ho bia obedi be 4 matches aka ho ansa na abane no.
They will send him to Kotoko game.
No cry na abane na enche bia 2 matches.
Na me bo see Kotoko is the biggest club. a whole league no more. Tell na yen yes ya chance me dey. Yen fa dey offer atima okay. Yen fa nye Real Madrid.
Hey, how dare you?
Yen fa nye Real Madrid with Spain.
Debbie, what do you mean?
If Manchester was a cry, yen fa nye no.
Debbie, na we penalty ejimo.
Yen fa nye yen fa see some of the leagues no, big leagues they protect almost big clubs no. So how comes the Kotoko nya protection bia?
We don't need protection.
It's not about just say this is your big club.
Because Aquano, Papa no Real Madrid, man can says the Wada Real Madrid will take you on. You will not survive it. When even at UEFA, if you dare, you will not survive.
That gentleman is serious.
Yeah, he's serious. He's serious. Serious. Who says answer munu bi na akwa wezu so tutu ayam pia pa Bayern chairman yokoi. Uli Honis. You will not survive. You will not survive it.
It feels like Kotoko
Yeah, too comfortable.
For us to allow lie to officiate last season against us, how loose and weak we are. Say the Kotoko no, and yet the Kotoko na enim no say we guard against and all those such and some. How do you allow that guy in the middle? No. How? It shouldn't be because he's a known hassle folk man. Ye nim so cry evidence. Some Suka can be. And he say, Obi a suspect in the Biano. Why must we not protest? Egypt protested at the higher level against the referee. Omune Cameroon game. Said no. And just a national team come the Egyptian clubs. Egyptian clubs. And no national team related. And omude argument. And CAF had to listen. Now, Sab no abed the opebia no ready akwe no brekumi. The opebia no I no kona. What boat team hoka what gentle to you want to say scoreline no sa akwano some osuka kind of referees no omukutan that there. Why do we travel there all the way to Dalmina and to Brekum and those places? Then there's no need. Odia emra ohunu born you protesting and nye bia na you protesting wo Kumasi a referee say no enye penalty biem twice o e wo Kumasi but Real Mina there no twice so say o mo nche
I think it's a referee issue no.
It needs a national dialogue.
No, we need
football
to
it's not a national issue. Protect you yourself.
Football stakeholders will be refereeing in Ghana as the Biana American said. It should be treated as a whole.
Saying kind of referees. Oh, so
because the referee near Biara as my senior of intent to them.
But offer so you need to do a root cause analysis. So again, a massage and a cost on air cost. Oh,
Samuel Suka as I'm not kind. He came to the pit to execute an agenda or a one trim fisia wono.
Okay, offer now be then and when you nipa bibri abem. But so say a referee a be lucrative money pa bibri na nipa bibri bem. And she said the be enye nipa kakra bi enye suka na on person obeti. O say umpe suka. Na nipa 5 e ho ni na suka fo a. Uni option bia.
No crane say. Referees are sponsored. They are sponsored to go to referee course and pass a woman be pass a woman empty the setup there no say no is not there a favor. What do? You also arm yourself. The maybe national because national they you know Hana by certain committee. You say blaster management committee as a then they disbanded no. Soon infas will be because the coach and his technical staff. You need management committee be other national teams that you World Cup no. Oko Italy, omuni Italian friends Azuri, Azuris management community
offer.
Enti enso so ye so enti me national nyama no enti nyama baha media me Kotoko na se be ya be protect no
so don't you think it's about time as some of us yes you encourage also started sponsoring others.
That is why I am coming to. And no assembling
in sponsor nipa bi boy
because me catch people are sponsored and even help to get transfer to work in Kumasi so they can officiate at the
And to operate operations now. Operations somewhere. Then I am way.
And you may be and you know, but maybe be back as a dear work on your. But if we are say, I did a competition be a fairness. Because Uncophobia boy, I near maybe backdoor and sana competition. You're there 2 TVs one more.
They just say, see, some class are woman, yes. Forget it.
Forget it
class of fairness. There be
yes.
Na fair the Africa fair.
And we are seeing now.
We are say baby are fair.
And then did you a call
fair na yedi keke.
And then did you call relegation?
Yes. On fairness.
Kululu na kana na ya.
Because on Juve no have no payroll. We share the pay wages in the team no. Ofa the wage bill. Ofa na the beto a team getting one. Now over Shana over Shana. Enko yesa.
No, or Trahama so solo.
Shana enko yesa.
European big clubs and all that they've grown from football clubs. They are beyond football clubs. What you say? It's a whole political, religious institutions over there. And I've run it across a lot of angles. The Juventus, you know, said they know city. I think that time they be a hit a whole Europe, Italian football.
Spain, Germany, in England.
Chenianchi will be a
born England. No, Kululu a chassis
football.
Chenianchi, we and one way.
Football there. Said you see born on Unimwa and Atlantic can't be. What they say? Football there.
Now they say America ye too. Say no people buy referees because unya good starter with me from kram some be chance for. They were boss had no pam no e ma mo start no. Unya good start kra no because of baby you friend get me be chance.
Wallahi mo chamra start.
Asemu.
Competition be a yebo bia no. Aya na die wom dɔɔso.
Oh yeah.
Ya na die wom ɛdɔɔso. Enti sɛ wonim so deɛ a na wa boa ho amu.
Right.
Ansa na wakom. Na ya nkowie no wabɛ keka stories na deɛ na we say no. Hardwin pa. Me esisifo. Owiase obia esisifo. Obia yesisifo owiase ayewe obia yesisifo
ebo obia waje
me yesisifo
ofakasa
enti obia so yesisifo enti aden na metena ho asisifo mo obi sisime I feel insulted and I am here 2 months am pass sisifo na obi asisime enu na men da bia make as management and you're more proactive and more being a NCC because we should be more successful than others.
Okay,
because you're some more dancing woman.
Ameba, and Otampico of fire. Say a beya next season. And I mean, Casa next season.
In the foreseeable future.
No, in the second round. Out there, yes, in the next 2-3 seasons. The next decade. The solution ben you found to say the beya. In the next 5 years, yes, I'm a decent comowi.
Near Conessa, what's saying just across the country? Yeah, just no. Yeah, encourage your peers, your Crawford to get into reference because said the ethical car on a look as if some Crawford at the name can on your maybe home. You know, we can only do it that way. Say, yes, also you better get involved. Now, referee, no, we should treat refereeing in Ghana as a whole institution. Any baby bottom. Ubi ne yire ne ma ofiri hwa na ne ba be hye no it should be competitively sorted out for what you say
so we referee appointment committee now
ofiri ho no abo ba be hye wo wabo adamfo de bia omo be ye friends omo test na omo run na de bia people complain
now
people keep on complaining
complaining na wonya ho hwe dia you might as well even complain
yeah one thing is all complaining no nipa na wo kwatena radio so akoka cho no nsu kura na agenda what you say enti enko ba bia ye you free mu you free but standard be na say benchmark be na ye SLT these people what you say we have to be fair throughout the system pray for fairness from the foundation because your football you say na dey bia make 40% free omo 40% free omo na football nya attractive in Ghana across board said the referee city matches and fair and my game ni and ye nya true and worthy champions
because they're okay. It is not me. Okay, send your work and they may. 2% say it means sponsor referees across.
That is the old will be school. No referee DNA it is school.
Okay.
We will be ban or so person one and will do referee. And file be our one comment. So connection be now. Also so funny room. Now that's a home bam for swama.
Now say if this is how the cookie crumbles will be.
They started it some time back. Because from intelligence there was some time there. Yeah, young Crawford, they were paying referees in Ghana. They had them on their pay.
Okay, me myself say.
But yeah, near ya, and Kekoya Adibi and Kubi anti bida.
To Tampico. So when you say near Kosodia, I didn't also soon you no more. Anna.
I said, oh no, Koya no more. Now if you walk or say no
Tampico, me bones a baby. House of Folk in your administrator be. Or ye Juma consistently for over 15 years. As for Teteoku. Niamasa and a boa woman. Niamasa and a boa woman. Until you say the everything is documented. One person, Niama Otisono, Untimensua. Unti a boa team. By a day, no, ready, no. Management. No. Institutional employees and a wahada. Until Ochina way areas I na fancy BBS in a way, Jayana, you will be a dear. One person a beckham. And yes, will be bar, no one it drum, the number for four and only one bay drama. Don't say, Yenny, sir, says your woman lose that oku kind of thing. No problems on move. See your crumb to me. Obi Benny no says I acquire boxing no more born.
No. Ashford, no, he was an institutional memory for the club.
Yeah,
but you will be so.
Yeah, ni bisa. Nanya na make say I thought say nanka board no structure na ye setting am kasa na beye. You be hire people anywhere. Obi or qualified be all you need is to be a Kotoko fan. And yes say you first see you and CEO no afre or no nko for or no pay e comfortable to work with. You can never have people you want to work with. So institution at Serbia so intimate successful. You need people who disagree with you to get the best out of you. See at the you say we are chairman okay chairman you go any no because you be so sumwa mo akoto amenem. Enti and make say from Sabrain omo ya administrators e Kotoko Sabrain make sure say omo administrators ya mo adwuma nya say you tie no to board ya mo 3 years. Administrators shouldn't be tied to board no existence. This watching a board no term of office omu kone ya renew administrators they are there. Say manager be a term of office no work a contractor no work. Administrators are there. Be a bit to say chief finance officer. It shouldn't be waba no corner no way about no. Be a bit to say commercial manager. Share even the commercial side of European clubs and they make you move. With the Manchester United performance here, what then a ding in you know. But I'm saying the commercial department is still intact. They are working. Even New York Stock Exchange, still people are buying because they are still giving reason why you should be part of Manchester United. I don't know you'll be in Suajuma. Oh no. Now there be a new commercial manager because me buy no my so bin san am ne buy into so buy also so bin san on na buy. Ebasa to say institutional memory okay continuity it's lost. The culture it can never be stable. Bibia will not be stable. And no ya run sa but equal kufuo ko one ne nkofo ko ubeti ss apia ko ne ko ubeti georgido sane mano ya tra asante Kotoko is bigger than sa agro no say obi ba no employees remain muti adwuma mo ya adwuma ema Liverpool ne AC Milan ne Juventus mo no no ya adwuma no
right
they are employees of your friend said those clubs they are working you bet buy ako omunde say beto Liverpool buy no nkire omanyi obi adi o adwuma na eto aso eno so nti no omunya result so eno nti no omunya result no buy no mu say ye ya beto ya be fa interested party say no workers no Liverpool nyina ya pam for from ra Liverpool a bit change anya the same Liverpool that no beto e no kra omunya na sa Because who here be who do you talk to? Where do you go?
No, fair. Only needs to say this whole notion of and you're now being ye no na aman your my to say the
And you're not being because of how people carry themselves. Me say everyone look up to the leader. Say leader no home. O mami who say me o value me. Leader say what they say Poland Spring. You establishing company way 1845. 1845 now when and there you appointed me as a chief marketing officer.
Right.
Me call me call two nipa department. And I look down on them. 1845 I feel no maba me nyansan se nipa office wo nyina. And as uncle for so na hold the company na man I successful nti ama me kra me apply for job there. Se company ni ye failure asen ka me nkopɛ adwuma wo.
Obekɔ ekra na nka egu.
Na agu nti ade na wakopɛ adwuma wo. See wo companies bi okro mo frɛ wo se wo mo adwuma wo mpɛ because you think their image you don't want to associate with. So far as one person you want to associate with the club as Kotoko. I just say nkofu bi na hold you no on. Amana the biggest institution in Ghana and Tia you want to be part of. And ama ye wo sika ye betime tua wo kai ntia wo pese wo ye adwuma wo. So when you go you respect them. You do your best to work with them. You don't think say you feel what they are say it is a farm adwuma Poland Spring as their chief marketing officer. Ah no my friend Otampiko used to be my classmate at University of Ohio until ono na me no until omra me anya adwuma. Yenye ne sa but guy the sname koto no ho no so we NYU I adwuma kama. I've not even tried him. I've not tested him. Media say I must bring my own people. And baby I want. And the nya dia me gidi say obi o yeduma Kotoko interest in no. I met a lady Accra House of Folk Secretariat. Now me call her because of the work I do. And I'm with friends there. Though me them be am failure na me pe. Me dem fancy. House failure manage pa. Me kwa na me chia so obi awram dem ne nam no chia no oni didi nkodru me so na me say fabulous. And the lady was quiet. When I said fabulous, the lady was quiet. I say, hey, mommy. And then, ya chia na one would I say, yan kasa word no if you win. Oh, girl, Oma made so I felt good. Say, yes, you deserve to sit here. Now, Bana say ya forward argument, una bia board chairman or CEO or whatever, and this office manager. Your friend or receptionist, but he's an office manager. Oh, no, manage the entire office. Oh, uncle, now you buy up for fraud and then buy. And yes, this is make me free when I so buy. Miss Ogana, Miss Wampo, but Kona, I buy for frabo. So, what are we doing? Are we helping the institution or are we helping ourselves? Because we're interested with the other neighbor. Yes, him so unemployment there, you hold in him level. Enti adwuma obi anya adwuma na sa opam obi a ene obekọ no akoye tie because wo success e yo no no failure no no say wo bai me ne wo be adwuma you are doing everything to show say wo ne menye enti what frustrate me why ye legal means be here to push me out and yes wo succeed a me failure no no so the person going also makes sure say and ye nkokora no wakobi because they said the nano gambo can say woman you league in the idea so and to be making sure that the entire institution then fails so you also get kicked out nti attitude na how we approach management no we part of the world no it's not the best and ma when you na koswa na eden nanka obi no mekai yenua Ebenezer Twuma Sante was the CEO of MTN. I use them because I've related with them and they were previous sponsors. Na oye CEO no. Ye wo hwa na ye say you appointing to head a regional block in Africa. And na Salom Adadebo by. Salom, do you know say Salom couldn't bring his own finance manager, his own chief marketing officer, his own HR? You cannot. It's not done. Because the institution is bigger than Salom Adadebo. Think on also friends. Wako school United Kingdom. And think on also friend Mace. and I more trust it. But it is not done anywhere. It's not part of management. So until Kotoko is able to do away with Sani Manano, you better brace you better back and forth and way enemy and a woman coy until empire and be me too for say. Nanaya house working in Kotoko should have nothing to do with Minia administrator or the simple. Emmanuel Dasobere. Because we can't have our administrative manager job tied to a 3-year contract of a CEO. So whether the CEO continues or not shouldn't be tied to. Therefore, on also conducting her as Kotoko employee, quality enough to remain there in the interest of Kotoko. Than as a blocks the way I am so at times I na conduct you. Ti samre o me wo ya adwuma etimi carry o mo as Kotoko for a Kotoko ti said the remanded one staff the last 10 years woman na staff wo call other clubs et sa no a asomdwe bebe boy pa ebe boy pa.
I think it's a fair point. So sana mostly no akwai to say mina menya.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm see me see. Now, sometimes I say, I fe.
Yes, I to say the political structure now you're running away home. Say, I have the America, Papa Biden by on Saki will be a say DC is a America. I'm using West away hockey. DC say the Ohio State governor no way in a so member Bentino appointing it the no person.
The government had an electoral.
Apart from that, chief executives of say US Postal Services or no buy and I was a you on what New York State Water Services, sanitation, no where you know the day about and you say am I running the country is so smooth. Obia success is not tied to whoever is president. See, it's not tied to whoever becomes president of America or New York State governor. Papa ya nyani say Yamanakui Kuomo. And so say will be a grant. The New York is running the way it has to run. New York City is running. And he said until you do away with mena menya na mena say and a board on so should not is not part of your friend say any management say who appointed board cra also board be the CEO ba also CEO be also the management ba it shouldn't be the institution as Kotoko and a CEO should be able to work for 10 20 15 years old say minia nanaya wo ye na dwuma say dwuma bibia ekoso ye na dwuma kokoko he's able to build the club we expect to see in Asante Kotoko. Why must we say 3 year cry back kick against young person? Continuity will help us. It will help us because Ankophobia may see you are other clubs now we look up to no. They've been CEO Akwape Bonidi, Perez or Real Madrid. When was the last time Omuchenji will be? He's been there since we entered the 2012 or by or that's all. Because a Jumana ye or ye, why must you kick him out? Nipano so on no time I be I was why I'm retired. He's younger, bet my Jumana. No, what was no you Juma. Now almost what teacher obi ye na Juma. One also a Hons and Sam the name fabricated story about the CEO ne when sense and my no musu feeling uncomfortable and yes I am a minion says musu munyai and also so be here for story no mukukuna ignore and continue do your work. I said the last season say the echo swing na did there na echo swing na say a G League na nobody will make noise.
Light FM
emu Light FM that's home that's so ye did na. And so say yes,
yeah.
And at a year then I say the yes. Because we are losing and don't support a Papa Biano on you happy when we lose. The supporters so who say any management so you bet pamo. And mumma fair Juma no namoyano smooth said the equia. Yeah, me meti hai, me my Juma, me bomb me brow. Me Kotoko sha and many G. Me did ye cry as a son a de a fe. You be beer change me ceremony and maybe I don't know. I'm not a competitor to anybody. Me ni interest be there one no managing it one no manage. Me no win na hear me. Searching papa kwa me change oni ho a emfa me ho. Me dia ya Kotoko na because no oni ho na mo Kotoko. So unti na no and you obi na de me buy you. Me and am choose you. Say this is the biggest club, the most successful, the most credible, the most attractive. And this is the family I want to belong. You be na sumami. So Oma and so yani you call praise and worship singers. No, you see you are now we are board chairman. So also be careful with your praise and worship singers. Because enam say come we krum ho na enam say adwuma ho odinenti. Ubenya praise and worship for you say tem bia ye sing de ye ode. Uma de ye ode no nko a omu ka no ne hia ode a na no so bema your job will be at stake. Because Obia will do what here, Tembia, Papa Nkuan or Kafa. Be careful with that person because any panel there, you were negatives. Ultimately pointing out to you, say, Kwame, no, as some women can say, the okay, one idea. Please apologize to Otampiko. Now, Ube also feel it, say, Ube, yes. Because what you now name said, the old country Otampiko, no, and you. That is how he has taken it. A dear pa, no, Lusu by says, oh, Otampiko, then I'm sorry. It settles everything.
Right.
But being arrogant and being rude and trying to say, Meana, we are Sinyansen, we are the repository of all wisdom. Nobody is like that on this earth. Nobody.
I didn't know about penalty.
No.
What happened?
Nobody. And I was as he saw. We are seeing Yansen on only trim and Yasu egu. Inti Adreno go for the beba. O betting now. Now, no, PM1. Dear a year woman. For the any woman. What's the sad to egu? Because I need you be a becane. You don't go about rubbishing people and making it look like unkwana onimnyansa say oh yes sir ema ulusu even now ready safu jam fiase mo beka say akura bi no say has for abane papa ho abeye juju no ne say munyina mo chia papa jeja say ne besie enya akura ne betin ho enti so oba no ne ye hwe akura ne ni ka hye no na enya fe na de na say o kokoko ye ntie wa say eye no close enya no kranya no mu ba the scenario example no man but they allowed the child to come and tell them whatever the child wants to tell them. When they listen, one person voted himself, say, because they had results, can you say, at Smack Rambeka and Oboa? No. And let us listen, because listening to people, you lose nothing by listening to people. It's left with you, whether we take it or not. And the advice I'm for them, my prayer, maybe say, Menya. Minu ya gana 40 ma hu dede ekoso menya nkasa 11 wo matwem by listening to the people nti so wuntia and say ho repercussions ba esa wa na obeso wo
for it's interesting how what tie way to 11
say because me who say man for yam pene yana analysis mathematics wo mu ye ni bebre obi akwa bi kra de oso ye okada rider and an okada akosai and was sending a boss message, what friend and a boss was sending Sika one far and fix it through Momo. And a buy and on us was sending a mafit and in oil cadano. And on us was what you oh, Williams eat acquaintances watching them tree pow. It's English now, they analyze it. I never got it the way this Okada guy is giving it to me. And to here, and the part 4 na year. Transaction goes obia tria 11 one amount no so nti na o ma hwe fine be fine tuning no to satisfy people because obia ni wa o yi sika ya ne de o
now also me share that lately me share and pay attention but then minima enti say zeal any cash up ayi wo ha enti say zeal
enti say no
okay
say ye die me zelima we ya nyi misika bia o
right na me bisa say we
ya die ne kura de MTN fo ne agye usika kese o so send 1000 bia o mote o 10 cedis
okay
saying 1% of whatever you send. And no crowd and yes, Kakuma. And you send you a biscuit or say, just all the charges not too so. Just yes, I may send you 1,010 cedis. And yes, I won't pay because 1,000 Yanona own Sabeka. And you and then what you know. It should be a foul. And I aside another percentage, 1.7%. So I sound back home. And I'm very frustrated already. Why wouldn't go for children, go for papa home? Any little thing, no, I agitated. Listening to your audience, your public, and you don't lose anything by listening to them. Do whatever they want, and they will keep you there. Jimmy, I put you on the Bema Nanaya. I don't know. Do whatever the fans expect you to do, like winning and stretching the points. They say your name Obi at you create 6 points. Yeah, lose no. Now they're just on their wash. Who say yeah lose just a wash? Enti my fan say what the matter to comfort zone from the board to management to technical team to players. Me Kotoko fan amete New York. Wo chairman also te high. Omo do what to comfort zone. Ti umpe we na pede. This is all what we want to. It is almost a merantina me yededa a frustration. Kotoko lose na supporters no. Umu frustrated no mu yedede. Me de nam say me stadium ho nti. Ye no ye hunu say ye pon a ebetima di esumba badan kofo da so gina ho. They are frustrated talking on coffee. All because of Kotoko. And I know here players he cause rana. So ti de na kan was see wo free brema ba. Obi timi tiem captain say na team no go no ti umuni. Asem we say o ka kire pani a me kan say it's insulting.
Right.
But they are frustrated. Nana tiase o say nana nka say o mu di na temo. O tiase o say the fans are getting frustrated. Nti no ama wo ko make it that say wo nana team no go no nti wunhui. Under normal circumstance. Also osanse say or ba no hu say o mani age o say manfo ani age so say hey and so much no. I know the omu hu na omu nka say ayi omu say na no no so this is all we want. And so Tinampeni seat bia so you are a servant. And so if anybody comes to you to sing praise and worship, making you feel say we should worship you, that person wants your downfall.
No, offer when you say they are Ghana praise and worship team no there are people hired and paid.
Yes.
They say no cry to say on one sorry be you. They are recruited say
yes.
You be saying.
So using social media.
I don't know why now or no nya ya team di kwan gidi.
Yes. Yes. Unse papa we nim die ni pa Moses for money both in football and legal matters.
Right. So a lawyer.
And I'll call good evening Ghana na Paul can say you look at Facebook social Paul Kobusan and say hey Paul please don't bring that here. They are recruits.
Yeah, now other Paul responded to you.
No, say omu yeah discussion.
Right.
And Paul use whatever is happening on social media as a basis for the sack of the coach and Ghana Blaster coach, you know. And also no. So never be brave who Facebook ni social media Twitter recruits. Intimidate to their okay so. And Moses very credible. He's a lawyer. And sanko for no. Onyama omunim ne de omute no. Enye bi ne yakra enim. Obu ha o na gede no wo hye no or you paid. And it's all this any panachi.
Most of them cry aside account, you know, a faceless account.
Yes.
Oh, until why respond?
Especially insults.
Why respond?
A faceless.
Yeah, you don't even respond, just leave it alone.
Ubu ha watro Ken Harry Bema Bibi Nana Kwaku Noko.
So still RTU 0 81 minutes played so far.
RTU will score.
Definitely.
RTU.
But they want to say Africa most beautiful.
Last season my event in
Asaba. Nana inti Nana mo kakrebu video bi promo video bi mo dia bejaye. nti ye be shase na yaboa ame wonsum
What do you
oni ni point no
Emma wo mu ho offense won say yes say be makura wo hwa Emma wo onkwa Emma onkwa
last year ade bro ade bro bi azusu no ma
bro me hwe ma ye yomba interview her I felt so good having those ladies around us in the studio Tina na yate
ye na yakona ya hwe a promo video ni kakra na dia boa na ye sa friend na na di nkomo na be di nkomo na I mean so I want it
nana
o woni chia ti ye ben kakra na ya boa nana
o mu nana ne ye wo hwe nana kwawu hima oba ye ne nana o won so nkawe
o carry abofre
nana no prekope ti dia musie bia no na nkwara ye why nana no wo ha abrebia maya no ye ready bi o map kan ho ne nyina nye sports no
na ofa ha team ni enye kra
somebody my Canada say how the defender
that which I say
career threatening tackles and they offer see
2 yellow cards caliber monka
very bad career threatening tackles
the team win a G League in last almost
last season the American say we allowed praise singers to detract our management and they allowed them to win the league. We gave it to them. And how can you lead a league by 7 points? 7 points, yeah, 3 matches. Not just wash it. Not just also lose 3. No, babe, sound. We still allow them to win it. It's unfortunate. It never happened in the history of Kotoko. Tina Meka said this year, Omatie, no, we are bury all those and say, so keep full focus. Yeah, when because the players are almost and the players are here. The difference is clear, wide. Look at Mbella. See, Akwala under 20 players. Yeah. Look at the way I will see Bobo.
Highly technical.
So much. Look at the midfield.
Now, right now, the good thing is we have massive depth in our squad. It's a you bet me rotiti sa 4 times and we will be okay.
Now say Imoro if we hoya number 3 your boy.
Yeah.
Patrick Asma. No difference.
No difference. And about right back on now. One a issue 90 or na war a Japan or Sheriff or Blay or
the most super guy. Only boy no. Minima kume denemu. Only my bread.
Sheriff you good.
Said you started no sa no di wheel.
Yeah, Sheriff you good.
And no park no so baby ya. So he allowed your friend say Blay any Agadas, Emra Agadas by no to stabilize the midfield. And I'm Ekele Accra Lions. And I'm a team punish you.
After you take a quick break now. Yen show in your sign about back. So far, House of Folk 0, RTU 0. You better take a short break near your back this year.
At the pack and ever at the panel at the panel Netmix TV. So we person we TV channels. I would draw basketball. BBB I person we so I your friend Netmix TV. Nyami here na so we better start dig boxy. Now we try $100 per $100. Now we are now monthly subscription of Draw Nini na stations. Be a person we with Michelle Ghana channels, Joy News, Metro TV, Nini na UTV, any America hands so the so channels that were need to make international and local channels no so into new here and say obeto sadie na phone number will be free now with your top ticket boxy 347-350-1857 347-350-1857 what you free and you should buy your baby get PPP yeah so be free sound number it's Netmix TV na me shall be ayo oba ajwa she get
Hey, what up, happy people? It's on again. We call it African Most Beautiful USA. The launch of the second season of the Ambosa African Most Beautiful USA comes off on the 12th of March at 2000 Harbour Drive, Primera, New Jersey, 08065. This year's edition promises to be 2 times bigger. Ambuza presents the 2nd season of African Most Beautiful USA. Are you ready for the lounge? For the 2nd time in a row, there's gonna be a long convoy. If you are a proud African lady living in the States and between the ages of 18 and 28, oh my, you qualify to be African Most Beautiful USA 2022. You know yourselves, ladies. Proud African ladies living in the States. Your chance is now. Ambuza, Africa Most Beautiful USA, Season 2 launch, 12th March, Palmyra, New Jersey.
If you get the woman, hold on tight, oh. Me and my guys, we take for bike, oh.
Last year, Ghana Music Awards USA raised the bar to another level. Several artists got the nomination. Now this year, get ready to see it soar higher. New York, are you ready? Another one. Ghana Music Awards USA 2022 nominees announcement coming to you live inside the Grand Roosevelt Ballroom, number 2 Hudson Street, Yonkers, New York, 10701. Catch the red carpets, the glitz and the glam at 5 p.m. And the main event kicks off from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then it's the after party. April 16th, happening live inside New York City. For seat reservations, call +1 609 251 0178 or +1 571 287 9071. Ghana Music Awards USA 2022 nominees announcement.
Ghana Music Awards USA.
Sponsors: Van Dodge LLC, Arcare Skincare Mixture, Tasty Cuisine, A&H African and Jamaican Restaurant, Max B5 Radio. Showing live on Kofi TV, Don TV, Adum TV, Joy TV, Sankofa TV, NDA TV, ADINKRA TV, and all our major partners.
Hello, lovely people. It's your girl, Ajua She. Listen, I'm here to bring you. It's time for you to take charge of what you watch. Get over 500 and plus TV channels anywhere you are. Get sports channels, entertainment channels, kids channels, Christian channels, religious channels, local channels, and even international channels from anywhere you are. I'm here to tell you about the NetMix TV.
So still, Haas 0, RTU 0, 89 minutes, almost 90 minutes. Played. I don't think so. 2 teams.
RTU can still score.
You think so?
Yes, RTU can still score.
I mean, so far, me.
As for break. I was a Muntari and a free coach more uniform. I work with Swabre or uniform. Yes, penny for a break. And somebody man penny pa. Yeah, one also papa penny pa. Football of today, no, I encourage you man. Now, so football, one year, Juma, or hit it is a contract could be 1 year. Oh, Queen Fasuja, Sergio Ramos, going from Madrid. So when you football, we are there. And as I many women in the church, Sergio Ramos. And I'll do punishment to Muntari near Wako. Born out coach, a force on Duomo Bora. It's a punishment.
I see.
Yeah, it's a big punishment. Oh man, now about or Chelsea captain, or free PSG buy. Said you are born a ball. On him sending age when I were anymore. To tell me, be a cockra or boko. So, and I am creating my ultimate answer, son.
Right.
At you, Miam Kakre, Bium the Baco Besso Swamon. The Baco Besso Swamon.
If I asked him, will you reach what's it, Michelle, will be your cry?
Oh. I shanna hear me made the baby football. The Jaunia 3. Yes, a fair 3-3. Sanya, and say, ya trim points, baby. So, Mubot draw cry, you do, say 12 points.
Right. Was born or more born in your threatening be a
dear, or more could draw in Anamakan. A refereeing issue. Because we sit down to allow those liars and those abovis to officiate some Osuka kind of referee. I
was born now, I knew how we should go.
Buga bo. Na Kofi Koji will lead marksman as I was out here. Kofi Koji. And I said Kofi Koji da me yard here.
I found the team we had a share last season. Oh,
Kofi Koji da me yard here. Se Kofi Koji na ebo na dia me meti ma bo abroso. Yeah, dear channel.
Last week, me catch my source say Otimi Itipoa.
Onye no wa man. Obedaba. They've accepted their defeat. They know they cannot make anything. It took them.
This year, top 3 will be a problem.
It took them 12 years to win the league. Back to factory settings.
Believe you me, top 3 Omuntimi.
So Bechema decided to obey Africa.
Omuntimi because born 80 me winning match.
So Bechema decided to obey Africa. They are bad in some part of it. And I became to the I support them. The bad things say we move to me about Africa. About anything. FA Cup on them say so on their schemes.
But said that one at that. Omo form no yet to win any trophy. Form no never be. I'm not sure a coach knows a tactic in your papa.
Na say coach when dem account that say you monsim yan chemo coach we ya or no. Na say me asokwa deportivo coach. Okotena media ma one thing they say and Kotoko media ma to aso for ni nyina penalty against Kotoko.
Right.
Nti no the board draw also ya ade. What ya draw cross so ya ade. Coach ya wono enu ahwewiem no wa yidufa no wa pro hankim we no ye kind of we coach. Na sa de man nyina akra say wo de tukwan ya makwan. Ya ma onye.
So far my boss say I'm almost time is almost up. I think see
they are in injury time. Nyame na better na say the performance of our team. Looking at how we dismissed the Accra Lions now. It was a big game, tough game. They gave us a tough time.
Right.
Especially in the first half.
Right. So
be shen 2-0 1-1. All Banon said no confidence cost rupa what one. It was getting dangerous until the Wonder Boy came with the third goal to kill the game. And that is the same thing I'm expecting from Prosper Ogum, the most learned manager in world football at the moment.
Okay.
He's the only PhD holder in football management in terms of coaches.
Okay.
We are seeing one way in DNA. Nti so we nipa say di wani ma. On say has keeper no a delay. Wache ball no opie nye no wada.
Are you comfortable with
the open draw e watamale. Wa hwe. Ati for no kra nti ase.
Wow. I will be not comfortable with draw tamale. You never know.
So was a referee come on a card now yes as an able. So one point any day. Obi ntimi na e wo park no so.
We are comfortable with draw there I say there.
And this is the same guy sent so goalkeeper go Emma Ghana. We behavior we
time is up. 95 minutes play.
Tia de aseda na de be ma ye mpanim fo. So de mo ye ni yie, mo hye ma ye be da mase no. We bo ma ba so no. Saa na da ye be ye no.
Just one more pic, JJ, please.
Oh, Mama, really?
Smile. It's not every day my eldest son graduates.
I couldn't have done it without you.
All without Auntie Jane's generous support.
Here is to Auntie Jane's well-appreciated World Remit money transfers.
World Remit Corporation is licensed as a money transmitter by the New York State Department of Financial Services, as a foreign transmittal agency by the Massachusetts Division of Banks, number FT 1179663, and licensed by the Georgia Department of Banking and Finance, NMLS 1179663. Massachusetts Foreign Transmittal License, FT 1179663.
World Remit, a better way to send money. Download the app or visit worldremit.com.
Asante Kotoko say. Asante Kotoko say. Asante Kotoko.
RTU 0 across folk 0.
Asante Kotoko.
Next Sunday, Asante Kotoko versus across folk. I'm predicting 3-0 in Accra. We'll be back next week. This is the Kotoko Hour Show.